Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order. The time is now 5:30. For regular board meeting, Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. Roll call, Orlando Lopez. Israel Villarreal, present. Selena Gonzalez.
Present.
Dr. Ariel Cruz. Philip.
Present.
Crystal Hernandez.
Present.
Rudy Corona.
Present.
Roel Abrigo.
Present.
Alfredo Perez.
Present.
Tony Torres. Next, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation.
Okay, today we have Adrian Leos, and Adrian Leos is a 10-year-old fifth grade student whose favorite subject is mathematics. He enjoys playing soccer and the bass guitar and is actively involved in both academics and extracurricular activities. Adrian has demonstrated exemplary leadership and commitment to his school by serving as secretary of the student council, maintaining membership in National Elementary Honor Society, and performing as a member of the school rock band. He is the son of Debbie Leos and Medardo Leos. Will the parents of Adrian Leos please stand up to be congratulated? Recognized. Thank you for being here. And then next, for the invocation, we have Charlotte Leos. Charlotte Leos is a 10-year-old fifth grade student at La Encantada Elementary whose favorite subject is science. She enjoys expressing her creativity through drawing and making bracelets. Charlotte has distinguished herself through her leadership and academic excellence by serving as student council president, earning membership in the National Elementary Honor Society, participating in the Gifted and Talented program, and being selected as a member of the Leonettes dance team. She is the proud daughter of Arturo and Cody Leos and exemplifies the qualities of leadership, scholarship, creativity, and dedication. Will the parents of Charlotte Leos please stand up to be recognized? Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Good evening, school board members, administrators, families, and guests. As a student representing my peers across our district, I'm honored to open tonight's meeting with a prayer. Please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, as we gather here with a shared purpose to support, strengthen, and uplift our schools, we pray every decision made in this room impacts our classrooms, our teachers, and our futures in the best way possible. We recognize this is a great responsibility and clarity and allow everyone here to have an open mind. May this community be filled with a spirit of collaboration where different ideas are heard with respect and kindness. We also want to express our deep gratitude for our teachers and staff who support us every single day. Thank you, board members, for your time and hard work and your dedication to our education. We leave this meeting in your hands, Father God. Amen.
I'd like to thank Ms. Garcia, Principal of La Encantada Elementary, for being here and for bringing the students tonight. Thank you so much for all the work you do.
Next item is public comment.
The presiding officer may request assistance from law enforcement officials to have the individual removed from the meeting.
If a speaker is seeking board resolution for a specific complaint, that concern should be addressed through the district's grievance process. District Policy DGBA has been established for addressing employee complaints. Policy F&G is the avenue for filing parent complaints, and Policy GF addresses community member complaints. Grievance forms can be obtained at any campus administration office or at the district central administration offices.
Today for public comment, we have Mary Maney.
But no, seriously, we do use it to help with the STEM activities at the high school with some various outings to state parks, and Green Power has some use in it, and archery has some use out of it. So it really does help make our life just a little bit easier. I would like to go into my normal thank yous. The start of this school year has been incredibly good. Security has been made life a lot easier. Maintenance and our custodial staff killed themselves this summer, making the schools look as good and as helpful as they are. Secretarial staff has been just aces in making the start of this school year so much easier than if we didn't have them. It's just one of those, they make it look like it's kind of a push button organization, which is what we want it to do. Unfortunately, people forget that there are support structures that make that push button application so easily. PDs that we had during this teacher thing, pretty good. Enjoyed what I was doing. But it did raise a question when I'm looking at the calendar. According to the calendar, at the end of the school year, you have 4 exchange days listed. However, this summer we only had 3 exchange days. Does that mean we have another exchange day coming up, or is there something wrong with our calendar? I'm not saying that I disagree with having to come in and work an additional day, but seriously, if we only get 3 in the summer and those are the only exchange days we have, how did 3 become 4? And if we can use that, I would like to apply that same math to the mid-year stipend. You know, you got to get that mid-year stipend thing going in there. But seriously, thank you very much for what we have done with it. I would like some clarification on that, just to make sure that it's not just a misprint. If there is something else going on that we need to know, because it is labeled an exchange day, not a work day, and 3 exchange days. All 4 of them are labeled as exchange days. And then again, if we get a chance, say thank you to those custodial and maintenance people. Now, if the HVAC people could come in and adjust the temperature of my room, I would be a lot happier. But I'm not going to complain too hard, because then it becomes Arctic. But no, we really are being very blessed with what we've done. It's just the heat wave outside is not agreeing with all of our poor buildings. But thank you very much. Again, do keep in mind, mid-year stipend, we could use some more money. And thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you, ma'am. Next item is board report. At this time, I'd like to welcome back all the parents and the students and the staff back to San Benito School District. I want to thank all the staff that's in the room who worked over the summer tirelessly, looking at data, planning for events, everything that it takes to run this school district. I mean, there's so many moving pieces. Every one of you contributes to that. And you guys are the tip of the spear for this school district. And without you guys, we wouldn't be able to get this done. So thank you for your, endless hours during the summer. I would also like to say we had an amazing convocation. And while we did have a great guest speaker, the star of the show was the students. If you weren't in attendance, man, all the performances that we have so much talent here in San Benito. It is amazing. And, I look forward to the day that we have these performances open to the public so they can come and see them too in the grand scale of what we got to see this past or last week. It's truly amazing talent here in San Benito. At this time, if any board members have anything to say, I'd definitely like to give them the opportunity. Okay, we'll move on to superintendent's report.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I just want to welcome everybody back. When I see the kids in the hallways and getting dropped off and all that, it just makes me feel like the world is right again. So I'm looking forward to an exciting year. I do want to thank everybody who worked over the summer for what you all do. I know we had some long days, but it was good. There's a lot of good work that was done, so thank you all. Again, I do want to also a shout out to Mr. Martinez, actually, for setting up the student performances at the convocation. Fantastic job again, so great job. And I do want to acknowledge Ms. Gonzalez. She was the one to get us John Quinones, so I know a lot of people were excited about that, so thank you, ma'am. But I look forward to a great year. I can answer the exchange day already, Ms. Maney. The campuses will have one exchange day that they will have throughout the year, so one Saturday during the year. The teachers are going to have a specific training. It's going to be campus specific, and then that will be the 4th exchange day. So other than that, everybody have a great year, and we look forward to another exciting one.
Does Ms. Gonzalez have a name for the person she's getting next year?
The next items are consent agenda. In order to promote efficient meetings, the board may act upon more than one item by a single vote through the use of consent agenda. Consent items placed on the agenda shall be marked with an asterisk. Consent items are items for which no board discussion is anticipated and for which the superintendent recommends approval. Prior to the time which approval of consent agenda is had, at the request of any member of the Board of Trustees, any item on the consent agenda shall be removed and given individual consideration. Dr. Arrow Cruz, is there any items in the agenda that you would like to give consideration?
Yes, I'm going to pull agenda item 7.1.
Mr. Abreu?
I'm good, thank you.
Ms. Gonzalez?
No, sir.
Ms. Hernandez? Ms. Corona? For academic services, consent agenda item 5.1 to 5.3. What's that? Okay. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve all the consent agenda items for academic services, finance and operations, and administration, with the exception of 7.1.
So moved.
Second? Second by Mr. Abrigo. All in favor? Motion passes.
I'd like to make a motion to move agenda item 7.1 into executive session. Second.
All in favor? Item 7.1 will be moved to executive session. Action agenda. Discussion and consideration on board approval of a delegate and alternate to the Texas Association of School Boards Delegate Assembly. Mr. Perez?
Do I have a nomination for one of the board members to be our delegate for the TASB Delegate Assembly? Somebody want to
I'd like to nominate Roel, and is there a second? Or just one?
So we have to, we'll nominate the delegate and an alternate. You want to nominate the delegate?
The delegate, Ariel, and then second, Roel.
I second that. Second. All in favor? Motion passes. All right. Closed meeting. In accordance with the Texas Government Code, Open Meetings Act, the board may move into a closed session for the following reasons. Section 551.071, for the purpose of a private consultation with the board's attorney on any or all subject or matters authorized by law. Section 551.074, for the purpose of considering the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, or to hear the complaints or charges against a public officer or employee. Time is 5:48. We'll be going into executive session. The time is 7:54, and we will reconvene into open session and possible action on matters considered in closed session if necessary. Consent agenda 7.1, request for approval of revisions to the 2026-2027 compensation plan.
I motion to approve the revisions to the 25-26 compensation plan. Second.
I have a motion by Dr. Ariel Cruz and a second by Ms. Hernandez. All in favor? Motion passes. Agenda item 10.1, employment, resignations, retirements, and terminations.
Yes, I ask the board to approve, as discussed in executive session, the employment, retirement, resignations, and terminations.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion by Dr. Ariel Cruz and a second by Mr. Abrigo. All those in favor? Motion passes. 10.2, discussion and possible approval of employment of secondary instruction director.
Yes, I'm going to recommend Dr. Sarah Turon as the Director of Secondary.
Do I have a motion? Do I have a second? I have a motion by Mr. Corona and a second by Dr. Ariel Cruz. All those in favor? Motion passes. I just want to thank everybody once again for coming out. Appreciate y'all. And at this time, I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn this meeting. Motion by Mr. Corona, second by Ms. Hernandez. All those in favor? Thank y'all very much.